down the right side
Okay.
and let it go.
Okay.
So even though this is 3-wood, we want to do this more like we do driver.
Okay.
Okay.
So then the way that I've been doing that is I make sure my ball, say, is off my left heel.
Yeah.
So I like to come in and set up sort of 50-50, but then I like to get into this high launch body,
Yeah.
and then it's going to be low launch hands.
Yeah. Right. I think we're basically hitting this out there, kind of the waist area,
The waist area.
and then turning it over.
Yeah.
It's perfect, right? It's not, you mishit it a little bit,
A little bit.
right?
But like that's shaped right.
Exactly, right? It's the exact ball flight we want, right?
Yeah.
It's just 20 yards short of where you normally hit it because it was just not the
Just
speed
not
you
the
normally
speed.
have, right?
That's right.
So, I mean, yes, just because we would like 3-wood to ideally work a little bit more like an iron, okay? In a situation like this, you want to be able to adjust to the condition, right? I think this is much easier to aim it down the right side and let it go than it is to try to figure out, okay, do I want to start it at the flag and let it feed off?
Right.
You have more room for margin of
Yeah, you
error
have a wider
aiming it down the right
right,
side and then working it to the left.
Right. If I pushed that one, it's fine. If I pulled it, it would be.
Absolutely, right? You know.
And if I was short, just a hair short like that.
Yeah, it's perfect, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still going to end up probably hitting a little sort of wedge into the green from there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, that's.
So when the tees are in a situation where they're normally not, right? You got to take a little bit of that into consideration because it's a different circumstance. You're playing. It's almost like you're playing a different golf course.
Okay.
You
Yep.
know.
Yeah, different course. Yeah. Cool.
You see that sometimes on par threes.
That shape
Yeah.
is what I've been getting with this Epic driver.
Yeah.
Now, after I hit that Cobra, I sort of like that better. But the
Right.
way that's just the shape of the shot is
Yeah.
kind of able. It's probably easier for me to be a little more handsy with those clubs
Yep.
and turn it over.
Yeah. Right. You're gonna feel a little bit more release with the draws than we are the fades. We're almost trying to not fade. You're on camera.
Do you want
smiling.
anything?
What are you guys doing?
We're working on
He's-
some
he's
PGA
helping
stuff.
me a lot.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a Powerade?
Yeah, if you think it'll help.
It will. Can I get? Do you have a purple?
I do. No purple.
I'll do purple. If you have two. If not, I'll do whatever other color.
Such a team player.
I am a team player.
Gotcha.
Do you have a trash can?
I do.
You're awesome.
Would either of you like some ice?
I'm okay.
You guys want anything to snack on? Or you
Some
guys
peanuts, actually. Deb was taking care of me today because I was hurt. Whatever you have is fine.
This is what
I'll have that.
I have. Okay.
What's funny is
Feeling better?
That's for you. I am.
Thank you.
Appreciate
John told me to go to the little
it. Snack.
halfway house thing and get a Powerade and put it on his account. So who's the young lady that's in there with the dark hair this
Nicole's
morning?
in there today.
So I said, yeah. She goes, what's your member number? I said, John Renault. And she goes, she starts typing in and it won't come up. And she's like, are you sure? I said, I promise if it's not in there, I'll pay when we make the turn. And I think she was thinking I was trying to get away with some a Powerade and a Cliff Bar.
She doesn't know, but she's newer, so she wouldn't know the name John Renault.
She doesn't even know who that is.
Yeah, that's why. If you know,
What's funny is we made the turn and she saw her face and she goes, oh, hey, John.
Oh,
you know?
so she didn't know who
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, the
I
other
think
thing
she
is
got a
may
face
not,
with
She
it.
may not
Yeah.
know his spelling of his last
Yeah,
name, right?
yeah.
No,
You know?
She might have put it in
So,
R-I or...
yeah.
yeah. Well, it is different, yeah. Unless you know it, you probably wouldn't do
Yeah.
it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Not letting you get away with a Powerade.
Is that a member here? Like Bill John's like the vice president of, you know, operations. He runs the place. You know?
You want to hit one or you want to...
So this is, I'd like to hit this one. Let's hit this one because of, you
I would
know,
never trust it to aim left side of the green.
right? You know, this is another one of those ones where, right? I mean, you almost want to aim this at the second tree,
Yeah.
right? I think that's our spot. We just aim it at the second tree, right? And commit to it, all right? As much as you can, stay in the shot, right? really stay in it. Yes. Try to feel like almost like you're trying to hit a little pole with your body.
Yes.
You're just keeping the face really square to the tree the whole time. Right? So now, this is what you have to realize. If that's the worst miss if you have, right? You're aimed at the tree, you hit it, you ended up pulling it 12 feet left, and now you have a 20-footer, right? You got a 20-footer from, what are we, 125 yards?
Yeah, probably.
Right? 20 feet from 125 yards is PGA Tour average, right? When you think about it, okay? You're good, right? I mean, you're going to make a 20-footer every now and then.
Well, what I loved about that too, Sean, is I didn't feel like that had any chance
Yeah, right?
because I made sure, right, my body was just my face was probably a hair close, so it
Yes,
right.
You know, the only thing you can do, like the only thing, what you hit, right? So, it's a bad motion.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's what
If
you're
the
trying to
motion's
do.
good, there's nothing to say.
Oh, it was a bad swing. Let me save this, right? Because where you just missed that one, it's pretty much exactly where it's a good miss, right? I mean, you're going to have a little probably left or right, or it's a little bit left. No big deal. Right?
Instead of doing a little bunty
Yeah.
shot,
Bailing out, right?
bailing out,
Right?
be down here.
Yeah.